Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm sharing with you kind of a little book haul. I went to Half Price Books recently and got a few books, 5 to be exact. So I'm going to share with you what I got and kind of what they're about, kind of brief overviews of what I read about them, and then why I kind of got them. Alright, so let's get started. So the first 2 books I got are kind of on the same topic, but the first one is called Greek and Roman Myths. It is generally edited by Jake Jackson, not Johnson. Jake Jackson. It's hard to say. But this is the cover. And I picked this up because I've been really getting into Greek myths. I took a class on Greek and Roman myths in college and really enjoyed it. And lately I've been listening to a podcast called Let's Talk About Myths, Baby. And so I was kind of wanted to read about them also while I'm kind of listening to them. And it's fun to remember what I learned in college and kind of compare the translations and everything from this book. So I'm excited to read it. And the second book I got is called The Amazons, Women Warriors in Myth and History. And I got this also because of the whole Greek myth study. So I'm excited to read about these because it's all about the Amazons, which were awesome women warriors. So that will be a fun read. The next book I picked up because of the author. Right now I'm reading another book by him. The author is Amor Towles. I don't know if that's said correctly or not, but right now I'm reading A Gentleman in Moscow from him, and so I picked up The Rules of Civility from him, which was his book before A Gentleman in Moscow, and I'm loving A Gentleman in Moscow, and I've heard this is just as good. I really enjoy his writing. He's really good at just setting the scene and telling the story and making you really wish you were there and kind of transport you in time. So I'm really excited to read this. I've heard it's just as good. But this one is more about 1930s New York. And so instead of Moscow, through the decades of the Soviet era, like the other one I'm reading from him, this one's set in New York and in the 30s. And so I'm really excited to read this. His characters are really developed from what I can tell from the book I'm reading right now. I'm hoping to do a review on The Gentleman in Moscow once I'm done, so hopefully that will be coming soon, but I'm really excited to read this one too from him. I like his work so far, so big hopes for this one. The next book I picked up is kind of going off the same reason I picked up the last one. It's not by the same author, but going off reading A Gentleman in Moscow. I've been really kind of getting back into wondering about, you know, kind of Russian history and everything. And so I picked up a book. I think it's a biography of Catherine the Great, A Portrait of a Woman. If you don't know Catherine the Great is, she's a former queen or czar of Russia. And she was just kind of a great leader for Russia. And so I'm really interested in to hear her story. This whole kind of book haul was very feministic, and there's a lot of books about females, like strong leadership females. You'll definitely see that with the next book I show you, but I'm really excited to read this one. It's quite a big one, so it might take me a while to actually start it and then finish through it, but I am excited about this one. I have learned a little bit about Catherine the Great, but I don't know a lot, and so I'm really excited to kind of delve in to her history and learn more about the impact she had on Russia during the time she reigned and everything. So really excited for that one. And the last book I picked up, of course going with the whole like women leaders and kind of powerful women, as some of my other books have shown, I got The Iron Lady, which of course is Margaret Thatcher. And so this is kind of like a biography about her. Going with a biography about Catherine, I got a biography about Margaret Thatcher. She's just always kind of interested me, just hearing about her growing up, how she was a strong leader and everything. And I saw another book that was also a biography about her that seemed a little more in detail, but it was broken in 2 parts and I could only find 1 part, so I ended up just going with this one because it's only 1 book and it was there. And so I'm really excited to read this one, kind of learn more about her. And I've heard so much about her throughout the years, but I don't know a lot about her. So I'm really excited just to learn more and just kind of know what made her such a great leader, and then everything that happened in her life and everything. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, those are the 5 books I got at Half Price Books this last time around. A little haul, 2 of them about Greek mythology, 3 of them about strong women, and then 2 of them about women leaders. And so I'm excited to read all those and kind of delve into them, put them on higher up on my list of to be reads. So please comment down below what you think of my little haul, and which book do you think I should start reading first, or which books interest you into reading that you would want to read also. If you want, you can follow me on Goodreads. I'll try to link it down below, where you can follow me and see what I'm reading currently, have read, and everything. Also, if you have any recommendations of what you would like me to read and review on here, please let me know and I will try to get to that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day and keep reading, and don't forget to be yourself and read a lot. Bye.